This is a piston guide oil seal replacement video for the E258 series. The tools you will need for this repair include an impact wrench, a 6mm hex, 2 pry bars, a torque wrench, a soft rubber mallet, a hook tool, a round head tool, a ratchet, an 8mm socket, silicone lubricant, 2 M8 by 1.25mm positioning pins, a slide hammer part number F26019-400, an oil seal removal tool part number 520425, and an oil seal insertion tool part number 279-24000. Use an impact wrench with a 6mm hex to remove the 8-manifold retaining bolts. Use a soft rubber mallet to separate the manifold from the crankcase. Use 2 pry bars to further separate the manifold from the crankcase. Pull the manifold off the crankcase. Use an 8mm socket to remove the plunger bolt. Remove the plunger. Use a hook tool and a round head tool to remove the flinger washer. Rotate the crankshaft until the piston guide is at its innermost position in the crankcase. Use a slide hammer with the oil seal removal tool with the tool facing towards the top of the crankcase and insert it into the crankcase to remove the oil seal. Install a new seal, spring side down, onto the guide. Insert the insertion tool and use a soft rubber mallet to fully insert the new seal. Install the flinger and the plunger onto the guide. Place the new seal ring onto the plunger bolt. Thread the plunger bolt. Use a torque wrench with an 8mm socket and tighten to the specifications. Install the low pressure seal retaining washer over the plunger bolt. Thread the 2 positioning pins into the top 2 outer threads. Apply silicone lubricant onto the surface of the low pressure seal in the manifold packing bore. Install the manifold until it is fully seated back onto the crankcase. Thread 6 of the manifold retaining bolts into the open threads. Use a 6mm hex to tighten each of the bolts in the proper order as shown in the diagram. Remove the 2 support pins. Use a torque wrench with a 6mm hex and tighten the bolts to the proper specifications as shown.